establishment of powerful monarchies in Europe. At the end of the feudal age, Europe was a continent divided, kingdoms, nobles, and city-states constantly at war. Disorder and conflict plagued the land, but out of this chaos, a new power was rising, the centralized monarchy. Several powerful monarchies emerged: England, France, Spain, Austria, Prussia, and Russia. Each built on the ruins of feudalism to create nations unified under absolute rule. England suffered chaos until the 15th century, when the Tudor dynasty restored order. Kings like Henry VIII and Queen Elizabeth I centralized authority, strengthened governance, and gave birth to a strong national monarchy. In France, the Bourbon dynasty reached the height of absolute power. Louis XIV, the Sun King, ruled from Versailles, where grandeur masked control. He made nobles servants of the crown and turned France into Europe's most powerful state. Far to the east, the fragmented Russian lands were united under the Romanovs. Peter the Great modernized the nation, built a navy, and expanded its borders, transforming Russia into a European superpower. What caused the rise of such powerful monarchies? The Crusades weakened feudal lords, the Renaissance revived the idea of Roman law, and philosophers like Machiavelli and Hobbes justified strong leadership to preserve order. Economic growth and the rise of cities favored kings who could guarantee peace and stability. And with gunpowder, monarchs built standing armies, loyal not to nobles, but to the crown. Absolute monarchs ruled with total authority, controlling armies, taxes, and justice. Louis XIV in France, Frederick the Great in Prussia, and Peter the Great in Russia all embodied this age of power and order. Through military might, economic control, and cultural patronage, they shaped the modern European state. Yet power brought resistance. In England, conflict between king and parliament led to civil war, and the execution of Charles I. The Glorious Revolution that followed introduced constitutional monarchy, proving that even kings must share power. The Enlightenment questioned absolute rule. Philosophers demanded reason, liberty, and reform. Monarchs adapted, modernizing administration and promoting education, to maintain control in a changing world. By the dawn of the modern era, monarchies had transformed Europe. Through war, diplomacy, and reform, they forged nations, inspired loyalty, and shaped the continent's destiny. The age of absolute monarchy left behind not only empires, but the very foundation of the modern European state.